Yeah. First of the month, I'm a running back. Ay. Same day, why I'm a running back. Friday, payday, running back. Ay. Running back, running back, running back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
On the double. 47's the mic. You ain't got nothing. You ain't wrong. Wide. Get wide. Watch twist. Watch the twist. Check 13. Check 13. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh!
Running to start the drive is Love. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he'll give it here to his running back. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
47, Mike, 47. Come on, baby.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
14.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Get set.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Yellow lady. Kill.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he finds Cook. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Breeze to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Matt Ioannidis showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup, 1st down New Orleans. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
Opposite.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Ready. Flag 8. Kill. Hey, kill. We draw forfeit.
Breeze now on first down. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On second down, it's Love. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
We're scoreless after one. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, watch it. He's crashing. He's Harper. Check 43. Undercrunch. 49, check 49. 61, match box. Hey.
This is Love. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Check. He's checking. He's coming.
They'll run on first down. Love. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
The 31-yard line.
I got it. Bang. Check. Watch twist.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Watch the block, motion, block. Go. Check.
Now it's Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
Safety's creeping. Shit!
first down. It's Love. And an alley to run. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love, 51 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
The Saints take over.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking for Gannon. It's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Let's go now. 15 on it. 15 on it. I need your coach. Check you, two. Check 9, check 9. Shift, shift. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Shift. Watch the shift. Check 3.
They'll run on first down. It's Love. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
On 2nd down now, it's Love. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 8 yards out. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Saints take over.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. running with Kamara. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 2nd and 12, Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's going to be caught. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
Bridgewater with a keeper. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Teddy Bridgewater taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's Haskins. Looking long for his tight end Reed. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw, it's Breeze. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Redskins touchdown. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 2nd and 9, Breeze. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Breeze.
I think there's one else.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
21.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. On 1st down, Love. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Staying on the ground, it's Love. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Kill. Go. Watch the ship. Hey. Watch the ship. Check 15.
Now Haskins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
47's the mic, boy. 47. Check. 47. Watch the slant. Tighten up.
4th down, here's Haskins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Looking long for Thomas. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. Thomas, the intended target.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They'll run on first down. It's Love. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Love trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 5.
Check, 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 check. You go tight. Yeah. You got tight right there. Go, go. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Looking to throw, Haskins. Complete. Richardson has it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there at 22. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the 4th.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Shit, shit, shit. Watch the safety creep. No, no, no. Off, off.
On first down, Love. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Let's go, D. Back, back.
At the 45-yard line.
Out. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check it back. Watch the edge.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Love. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Redskins on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
3 out. 3 out. 27, Mike. 27. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Check safety. Why? Get him. Watch the twist. Hey, watch the twist.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. P.J. Williams with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Get him.
The Redskins on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got something. Check. Fresno. Check. Good. Check hot route. Hot. 47.
Now it's Haskins. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. P.J. Williams with a pick. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. On the ground, this is Kamara. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
12. Recon, 132 fighter.
They run it again with Kamara. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Bree's going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Love. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Love. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give the Redskins 13 there and a 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. I was going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Love. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a 1st.
47 is the mic. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Undercrush.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Love. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two there at the end, but really this